The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Hamright podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Hamright podcast with your boy C-Ham, aka Cal L, with my brother by my side.
D-Ham, aka Ham Health. Know what's good with you, bro?
Man, everything is everything, dog, man. Everything is everything, man. Action-packed day today, dog.
Oh, boy, didn't it? Wasn't it?
Man.
Bust some shots.
Yeah.
Mess around, spent a little bread on ourselves.
And why not?
Work hard, play hard. Wrestle the gator. Got some meat.
My man, that was crazy.
For the next food challenge.
That was crazy, dog. That was crazy. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We're going to have it for y'all here soon, man. So how was your week, man?
Oh, man, I can't call it. You know, same old, same old. Taking them life lessons on the chin. Turn them into wins, you know. What about you?
My man, just same good. Taking the life lessons on the chin, learning how to win, man. I think I said it right, man. But it's been a crazy week, man, work-wise and everything like that. But it's good, man, because now, you know, I'll be flying out tomorrow, man, going to the A to kick it for a little while.
Right. Work hard, play hard, living life in the fast lane. Huh?
Yeah, I'm about to lose my mind. That's all stuck in my mind, dog. But yeah, man. So, all right, man. So we got a lot of entertainment news kicked to the people, man. So you ready to jump right into this, man?
Oh, man, let's dive in it.
All right, man. So we're going to dive in it with a little bit of beige rage, man.
Oh, man, not the beige rage.
Matter of fact, it's a little bit less beige rage because your man Drake is closing the beef, dog, man.
Yeah, he done threw in the towel.
How do you feel about that, dog?
Man, he said he done with it. Like, it's hip hop. You know how I feel about throwing in the towel,
man. Look.
But at the end of the day, with all the foolishness going on with fans or
because his place got shot up and everything like that.
And they say it's like either allegedly one of Kendrick's fans or Weeknd's fans or some fan that had an issue with Drake's diss song. So
yeah, it ain't worth it. His security guard took shots for that.
Yeah, he earned his keep that day. Yeah, I just feel like he should have kept going, man.
No, man. Matter of fact, I'm a toast to you, Drake, for being a bigger man in this, dog. Thank you for stepping down and realizing that you are above any beef that they got going on out there right now. So I'm gonna take a sip for Drake, man. All right, man. But speaking of beef, man, your boy Game gonna throw his hat in the ring, man. Going in on Rick Ross, dog.
Yeah, Freeway's Revenge is the name of the diss record.
Yeah, did you like it?
It was all right. It was all right.
It kind of put me in the round of a Rick Ross track, though, man. It sounded like Rick Ross.
Yeah, but the thing about it, like what I told you, like how Rick Ross gonna win a battle when you was a CO?
Man, he called him out on a whole lot of stuff,
he rolled on it. Like
he called him out. He talked about his weight. We all know about that. His baby mama.
Man, I like Rick Ross nice on the mic. Like, you know, I like Rick Ross or whatever. Game is too. Like, but the record was decent. So I want to see how Ross respond to the game.
The same energy.
If he gonna be on that same level and the same type of shit he was on Drake.
That's exactly, you know what I'm talking about? I was thinking, man. I don't think he gonna be.
So this gonna be interesting. This gonna be real interesting. He dropped when Drake said what he said. He dropped the diss like next day, less than a day. The Game done dropped this couple days ago.
So tomorrow morning we should be waking up to a track.
Like I said, I want to see if he keep that same energy with the Game that he had with Drake.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because the Game went in, boy.
Yeah, and the Game, man, he's affiliated. But all right, man. So we'll move on from that, man.
Speaking of Game,
man,
let's talk about running Game.
So you finna bring up Shawnee O'Neal, right? Or Henderson.
Right.
It's Shawnee Henderson.
Used to be.
She still used like she do hyphenated, man. So this new book that she released called Undefeated, Changing the Rules and Winning on My Own Terms, man. I read some of the outtakes and everything like that, and the one that stood out and standing out to everybody is the fact that she says that she doesn't think that she was ever in love with Shaq. She was more in love with the idea of what he was.
Of course, she was in love with the money.
I was gonna say that's a groupie right there. That's what that sounds like to me, man.
Man, she was in love with being Mrs. O'Neill and what came with it and the money. Um, I give her credit for being honest, but at the end of the day, when you look a certain kind of way,
Yeah.
and you got this amount of money, you got to see what's going on.
Yeah. Right. I mean, they and Shaq had them there. They was doing it at Shaq, man. So I mean,
Hey, but to Shaq's credit, and I give Shaq credit for this, his response was how he was back then. He wouldn't have loved himself either. Much love and much respect.
hey, Shaq took the high road, man. He took the high road, man.
I mean, he was keeping it real. I mean, he knew himself or whatever. But yeah, that's shady, man. That was some real,
But it is shady, man. But anyway, we'll move on from her. We ain't gonna give her too much energy, man. But who we are finna give a little bit of energy to, man. Not every. Look, hold on. Let me get him a public service announcement real quick. Not everything is for the internet, okay? Not everything is for posting. Your girl, Sexy Red.
Ain't my girl. Ain't nothing sexy about her.
Right.
But
My bad for even throwing that at you.
but
like
the
that.
rapper, Sexy Red.
Yeah, the rapper, Sexy Red. You right. So she posted a pic with the caption, "Me at the doctor, waiting on her to tell me why my coochie stank."
Right. With a picture with her with her legs on the thing on the footrest.
Bruh. How do you come back from that? Is she pregnant?
No, she just had a baby.
Oh, she just had the baby?
Yeah, she just had a baby, like her second baby. Right.
So I don't even know what to say to that, man.
Man, I could tell you what the issue is.
What's
You ain't never seen a video with her like sucking on her man's toes and them things looked like Myra feet off Martin?
I was getting ready to go. As soon as you start talking,
man, it's bacteria, it's organisms, it's all kind of fungi up in that thing. Something wrong with it. And like 4 or 5 months ago, she did a post talking about her coochie real stain. She working hard. Look at, hey, I'm just, hey, you Mr. Lover, man. You always gotta make an excuse for him. Go ahead.
Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that one. Matter of fact, I'm finna get off of my thing before she mess around.
But she doing the right thing instead of spreading it. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to get you care of.
Oh man, oh my god. All right, so speaking of craziness, so this week we're gonna pick up where we left off, man, because last week we brought out some of the craziest stuff we saw last week. Well, one of the craziest things we saw last week, man. So with the good reviews and everything, we decided to add a segment, craziest things seen on social media this week, man. Lead us off, man.
All right. So one of the craziest things we saw on social media this week was a woman getting a tattoo in honor of her deceased baby's father while in a 5-year-long relationship. So the guy went, on social media saying how he just broke up with his girlfriend because she got her deceased baby's father name tattooed on her. And like he said, but my name ain't tattooed on you, your loyalty with him. Well, that's because, he's a great father and we were close and all this stuff here. Yeah, okay, whatever. He dropped it like a bad habit.
Man, even me being champion lover, I don't think I could do that. I couldn't do that, man. So kudos to him for making it be 5 years and not 5 years in a day.
Man,
he cut that out quick, man, and I don't blame him, man.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Like, that's just crazy right there.
Indeed, man. So, all right. So this next one here, man, I'm kind of, you might have to push the button on this one here, man. So a woman is furious that her man is paying for her engagement ring out of their joint account.
Oh, Lord. Why I got to push the button, bro?
Well, it's the joint account, dog. It's a joint account. So y'all are obviously y'all together in that point where y'all have merged y'all finances. So he got to do something. See, he got to have some money on the side in order to pay for your engagement, right?
But if it's joint, that's kind of like her paying for herself.
He putting in that account. So I mean, if he don't want to separate his money out of there, man, I don't know, dog. But I feel some kind of way.
But what happens if the payment is due on the 14th and she gets paid or let's say it's due every 15th of the month and she gets paid on the 15th of the month? Who paying for it?
Well, she probably is, but then he pay her back.
Pay her back how?
On his paycheck.
But you know what that sound like some action. That sounds like some of this kind of action.
I don't give my money.
It sounds like she paying for her own rain, but
oh man, so yeah, that was, some people say hit us up and let us know that was crazy too, man. But I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's a joint account. Y'all been together, y'all finances are merged, so I get what you're saying and everything too. But all right, so another segment we want to bring to y'all, and shocking crime
of the week.
Every
week we're gonna start talking about like the shockingest crime we saw. The shockingest, that ain't even no damn word.
That is a word when you think about stuff like this. Yeah. I said with you, man. So what we bring to y'all this week is a Texas mother who killed her son and herself to get back at her ex-husband. Now, normally we don't give craziness a name, but we have to name this woman. Her name was Savannah Krieger, and she killed her 3-year-old son, Caden, and herself to get back at her ex-husband, man.
They're going through a custody battle. It looked like the father was gonna get the son, and after reading this, you see why. So she FaceTimed him the first thing that morning and told him, by the end of the day, you will lose everything that you love and cherish.
Wow.
Broke into his house while he was at work, vandalized his house, shot the wedding pictures at her home, and laid out her wedding dress and shot that up. Went, picked the boy up from daycare, their son, drove to a park and drove into a ditch or a ravine or whatever. FaceTimed him. Had the son tell daddy bye-bye. The boy's 3, so he don't know no better. Told the dad, bye-bye, daddy. Love you. And then she was like, you already know what's going to happen next. Hung up the phone. Hour later, police found her and the child dead from gunshot wounds.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And you really don't know somebody's mental state and everything and what they're capable of doing, man. So, why
take it out on the kids? What gets me?
Yeah. It bust shots at me.
But that's that vindictive and I'm trying to hurt you to the utmost. Obviously you don't want me and care about me, but I know where to get you, the kid.
Wow.
And for her to start it out in the daytime, and it's not like he stayed at work. Like, he went home and saw his house he called the police. He went to go pick up his son.
Yeah, he followed protocol.
I saw reports where she wasn't supposed to, something where he had to give the okay for her to check the kid out. I don't know, because it was different reports. But at the end of the day, it's sad and it's tragic. And man,
ain't no coming back for it. And
people using kids as pawns, that's just despicable. I already know how I feel about that shit.
Well, so to the Savannah Krieger, this one really, really hit home. You sent me that, man. So let's move on from that, man. So all right, man. So questions and responses from last week, man. I'm gonna roll into the first one, and we got a shout out to do too. But for this one, it's the could you play hero in a crime? Luther writes in, most of the time, like a robbery is happening, they just want to get in and get out. The business should have insurance to cover the loss. They can replace their money or goods, but can't replace your life. Luther. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, Luther.
100%.
Absolutely, man. All right, man. So what you got next here?
All right, so the corner question. There's always a double standard when it comes to boys and girls. Our boys, we throw to the wolves, and our girls, we coddle. Kevin, he has a point.
Yeah, you got a point there too. Coddle them girls, man. So this one right here is coming from we got to give all the his, man. So we're going to shout Yulene out on
most
this one, definitely. Man. Shout out, a salute to Yulene, man. So we're going to get all of your responses here, man. especially when we're gonna start with the Kendrick is winning, man. Team Brown skin. That's what I'm talking about. All right. He says Kendrick is winning. Meet the Grams. No coming back after that. Sold his son out. Indeed, he did. Team Brown skin. The Christopher Williams thing is crazy. He left that out. The could you minding your business. People getting killed these days. Quicker to the point, man.
Facts.
And for the corner question, he said huge double standards. Stuff different now. You can't move out these days unless you make 50K plus. Can't treat your kids different though. So yeah, it is hard out there, man, with cost of living and everything.
Oh, inflation and everything. Yeah, back in the days, you know, you work a decent job, you be able to afford a, you know, apartment, place to stay, car, you know, go out to eat, go out and hang out and stuff. Not no more.
Not no more, man. Not no more. You gotta be damn near 6 figures, damn near, just to even live a decent.
Live decent.
Yeah, live decent. There you go, man.
That's crazy, ain't it?
That is crazy.
That's why, hey, election time coming up. Get out there and vote.
Get out there and vote.
Vote.
Good call, man. Good call.
Yeah,
we
most
gotta start
definitely.
prepping them on that, man. So, all right. So, what you got, man? You got a top 5 here coming up, right?
All right. So, in honor of Mother's Day weekend.
Yep. There we go.
Last season we did Father's Day, top 5 TVA fathers. So for Mother's Day, we're gonna do top 5 TV moms. Go ahead and go first, bro.
Okay. All right. So my top 5. Damn.
That Florida.
I'm gonna give Florida Evans, man. My next one here, Jay from My Wife and Kids, man. I love that show. I love that show. Tisha Campbell.
Tisha Campbell.
Mm-hmm. Tisha Campbell.
You do love that show. That's a good show.
Yeah, it is. Pie face. Wheezy.
No. She was a good mother, Lana, boy.
Wheezy, boy.
Lana, boy, she kept a fresh plate on the stove for when George got home and Lana got home from school and work and whatnot. You right?
Indeed, man.
You right?
And you know my other show, man, from Modern Family, man. I gotta go with Claire.
Claire. Who was better, Claire or what Sophia Vergara name was?
Who was better?
Yeah, like who looked the best?
Sophia.
Oh, I like the Claire for some reason.
Sophia. Hands down. 25.
See, I like that natural beauty, like what you look like without all that makeup and stuff. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I guess we saw what she looked like too in Griselda. But All right. And my number one, we're gonna go with what's happening now.
No.
What's happening? I know that ain't rerun.
That's that rerun.
Yeah, but Mabel King.
Oh man, Raj mama.
Yeah, she was a real one, dog.
Yeah, she was like a mama to everybody too.
She gave whoopings and everything like that, man. Gave whoopings and everything, man. So, all right, what you got for your 5, dog?
That was a good list, bro. All right, well, you know, keep this short and sweet. I got one honorable mention. Tasha from Power.
Ooh.
She was ride or die for her kids, boy. Matter of fact,
she was ride or die for
Ghost too. But she took the rap for Tyreek though, you know.
Yeah.
So number 5, it's a 5A, 5B. Marge Simpson, Peggy Hill.
Number be digging deep, boy.
Hey, number 4, Gemma from Sons of Anarchy. She was ride or die too.
Girl, man.
Yeah.
The way she went out, dog.
Yeah. Whew. Number 3, Lady Stark from Game of Thrones.
Oh man.
Yeah, she was ride or die too, boy. She was all about her kids too. Number 2, Claire Huxtable.
Okay. Yeah, she's at the top.
Yeah.
Plus, she was real too, man.
I ain't never seen her beat her kids. That was the only like little thing about it. Like, what black mama
did give a whooping, didn't they?
None of them. Clifton beat Theo. Like none. Like Claire never beat the. So that was like, you know. But she was a great TV mom, if not one of the best to ever do it. But my number 1, when we talking about ride or die, she didn't play by her baby. She was mean on that stove, and she had a mean Waller game. Mama Payne for Martin. Martin mama. Damn. Mama, damn, you won.
Oh man, now you talking about my list. That was a good list, man. You hit it with
And
that.
speaking of, moms, great
Mhm.
moms, and ride or die moms, I want to give a shout out to my mama Amy. Thank you, Ma. For being a great mother to me and my siblings. Shout out to my kid's mother. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I wanna shout out Ames too, man. I love you, and you've actually filled the void that was gone, and everything like that. So I shout you out. I love you to the ends of this earth. Shout out to my mom who is no longer here.
Lady always treated me nice every time I saw her, boy.
Yeah,
Showed me
indeed.
mad love.
Indeed,
Miss
man.
Cheryl, yep.
Indeed, yep. Shout out to my sister
Our
who is
sister,
no
yeah.
longer here as a mother. I'm still trying my best to look after your kids, sis. I know you're looking down and see what I'm doing. My aunts, who passed on, great mothers and everything like that. Shout out to all the great moms out there. Christy, shout out to Christy, shout out to my kids' moms and everything like that, man. I love you. It's one of the toughest jobs in the world, man.
Indeed, it is.
Jobs in the world, man.
It is.
All right, so we love y'all. All right, man. So you almost had me in his shed one, dog.
Oh boy,
almost had me in his. But now, trying to dim these lights.
Ready to hit these lights, bro?
Time to take a ride, go hang out on the corner, and look like we're gonna be hanging out with Roro.
Take Roro. She's the youngest. dress fresh because she's dress fresh.
All right, so this one comes from Roro from South Carolina. Roro says, "Hey fellas, I'm a recent listener and I follow you all on all social media profiles. Thank you for that. Keep following and tag and add and all the other stuff that go with it. I would like to hear from a male's perspective on a situation that my women's intuition is saying one thing, but my heart is saying another. My dilemma is that I have a deep, strong feeling that my husband is creeping with my best friend. My best friend, who's also been my friend since middle school.
Damn.
It's been a few instances that have made me feel this way. The way they look and interact with each other now compared to the way that the way they used to. Also, lately, I've noticed that whenever he goes out, he's unreachable for a few hours, and amazingly, she is too. Damn. My heart is telling me that my best friend from childhood and this great man that I know is my husband would not betray me and throw away years of friendship and marriage. I would also like to add that at my niece's graduation party last week, my cousin made a smart remark saying that I should keep my eye on those two. I thought to myself, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Oh shit.
I knew I wasn't crazy and making this up. So before I spend money on a private investigator, we're not laughing at you, bro.
Shit, that shit funny.
Before I spend money on a private investigator, I want to hear what you have to say. Are they betraying me, or am I making something out of nothing? Roro from South Carolina. All right. I'm gonna start by saying, first off, Roro, thank you for writing in. We appreciate your writing in.
True.
Appreciate you following us and everything like that. So it's listeners like you who we do this for. Next, I'm gonna say, if you got that intuition, girl, he ain't loving you like he should.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Calvin.
All right, now for real.
Go ahead on champion level.
Here's the thing: when you have that intuition, the women's intuition is a man's gut feeling, and when I have a gut feeling about something, more times than not, it usually is the way that it is.
True.
So I'm not trying to throw salt in whatever you got going. I'm hoping that you're making something out of nothing. But the fact, all these clues that you laying out, your intuition may be sticking. The only way to get to the answer that you're looking for is to just ask. Ask her, have you pulled up on her or him and said, hey, look, this is how I'm feeling. Tell me that it is not, or tell me that it is so. And I can guarantee you by the reaction that either one of them give you, that will satisfy whatever your intuition may be having, whether you be, as you said, not crazy and making this thing up. So that's my advice to you, Roro. Be upfront, be blunt, ask the question, and I think you'll get your answer by, if not by voice, by facial response.
Well. Where do I begin? Thank you for listening, first of all, Roro. Second of all, whew, boy, that's heavy. That's like, the gut feeling, I'm a firm believer, as you are, about your gut feeling, go with it. Because, like I say, the 2 times I didn't, I got messed over, screwed over both times. And I was like, never again. But sometimes as humans, we let our emotions get the best of us and we ride with our assumptions like they're facts.
Yeah.
And we can be 100% sure about certain things. And in all actuality, it's nothing what we thought.
Right.
And you sit back and be like, well, damn, I ain't know what had happened was. But that there, friendship since, knee high.
Yeah. Middle school, what she say, yeah.
And a husband or union that you think is a full-fledged, we won, both of us came together and became one. And like 2 of the closest people in my life, y'all doing devious shit behind my back.
That could destroy a person, huh?
Boy, it's only 2 ways something can happen.
Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.
Ain't gonna be no class if that come out, dog. That's gonna be straight gangster.
Because classes, activities have taken place.
Yeah, man.
So, I don't want to throw no salt because, we always the hated, never the hater.
Indeed.
But, and then, damn, how hungry them eyes be where they
Since you got hungry,
glaring at each other, eyes across the room like the cousin talking. And, hey, I can't tell you to spend that money on, but you might want to say that money on. Just sit back and see what happens. She said something about their phones be off.
Yeah, I'd say when he's out, he can't be reached for hours, and then she'll call her and she can't be reached either.
Yeah, that shit don't look good, man. Mm-hmm. Like it ain't looking good at all. But at the same time, you might be making something out of nothing. So,
yeah. Well, I hope you are. I hope you're making something out of nothing.
Yeah, because I wouldn't wish that on nobody. It's bad enough, your spouse or your significant other cheating and creeping, but with your road dog, your ace boom, cool.
That's that Kelly Price, ain't it?
This is Mr. Biggs. How you doing, Mr. Biggs?
What the hell is going on?
What you mean? What's going on? Kelly telling me that you're sleeping with another woman.
Just because I'm sleeping with her don't mean I'm creeping with her.
Well, if you're not creeping with her, what the hell you doing with her? I could just be talking to her.
Oh man, we could run that all over.
Yeah, boy, that's Mr. Big. That's Mr. Big. And Mr. Big, Ron Eisner.
Mr. Big.
But yeah, hey, maybe you might need to spend that money on that private investigator if that's gonna give you peace of mind, and that way But hey, I truly hope, like my brother said, that you making something out of nothing. But if your gut telling you one thing and your cousin out of nowhere,
check it out. Yep.
Boy, that didn't help matters none.
Yeah, outside looking in, they see it. You may be a little bit blind, but people on the outside looking in, family close, they not as blind as you are. So
good luck to you. Let us know what happened. Damn. Yes. I say shit. Spend that money on.
Yeah. Whatever it takes for you to have peace of mind.
As long as you get sleep at night, that's what you need to do.
Bam. There it is. So,
all right. Go ahead and let them know how they can get in contact with us.
Definitely. So, like Roro said, she's hitting us up on all social platforms. So we are available out there. You can hit us up. You can give us a write-in at YourHamRightPodcast@gmail. Thank you, Doc. @gmail.com.
Let them be liked.
YAHAMRGHT podcast@gmail.com. We can be found on YouTube. We can be found on Spotify. We can be found on iHeartRadio. We can be found on Apple Podcasts. Anywhere that their podcast can be found, we can be looked up out there. And make sure you hit those comments and like, and make sure you subscribe, like and subscribe, so that you can be up on all things your ham right as soon as we release them.
Hey, as always, we appreciate y'all so much for taking time out y'all busy schedules in life to listen to us, entertain us. As always, stay grinding, stay shining. You owe yourself, the world owe yourself nothing. You owe yourself everything.
Everything.
So, hey, get your just due.
Indeed, man. Indeed. That's hard to follow every time you say that, man. We might have to switch up and you go last, because I like that, man. But in the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows love's the cure. So y'all stop hating and get the loving out there. We out.
We'll holler. Good episode, bro.
Well, that was a rough one. That was Roro.
That's serious, boy.